If you had a wash off mask, you probably won't need a sink to wash it off. Just use your tears. Why, hello lovelies, it's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and we are watching chapter 13 of Rise of Bangtan. And you might be thinking like, wow, she's very comfortable today. First off, yes I am. Second off, I have this on because I thought that while we watch this will be our time to also focus on ourselves. So I've done this, I can't remember if it was a YouTube video or a Patreon video, but where I applied a mask beforehand and we watched the content, and within that time then it's ready for the mask to be washed off. So it's a bit of self-care as well. You can let your skincare sink in, treat yourself. And today I'm going to be using a sheet mask from Skin Food. So this is the kale sous vide mask sheet, and I got this one from Korea. So I love the fact that they have so many brands on Korea, and I do have an affiliation with Korea. So if you do like this particular mask or any other skincare or K-pop related skincare collabs, there is so much over there on Korea. They have collabs with BTS, TXT, Stray Kids, 3 different brands. So if there's any of those products and more on the website that you are interested in, you can use my code, which is Tracy4Jester10, and you get 10% off the entire website, not just K-pop products. So literally anything on the website, if you use my code, you get 10% off, and I do get a commission from sales. Anything to use my links and things like that as well. There are affiliate links. So just letting you know that I do get a kickback from any of those sales. So if you don't want to use any of my links or codes, that's completely fine. I'm just letting you know that those are affiliate links, and same with my promo code. So that way you can, and be informed in your decision whether or not you want to purchase through the links or not. But yeah, so I'm very excited to use this particular mask. I think I've used the pumpkin one before and I really enjoyed that one. So I'm very excited to try the kale one and to see, what glory my skin will be in afterwards. So this one in particular is clarifying and refreshing. So hydrating as well as, giving the skin radiance. So very excited. So let's pop this baby open and just get a little bit of us time in there. Oh my god, these are so juicy. I forgot. It's been a while since I used the other one, but like literally, this is not an ad for Skin Food, by the way, so like no affiliation whatsoever. But yeah, this essence, man, she's wet. I'm going to look like a slimy mess. But oh well, I forgot how difficult it is to unfold these. So while I'm trying to unfold this, if you would like to watch any other exclusive content that I have, especially with BTS, I just started watching In the Soup over on Patreon, as well as I have episodes of Run BTS, as well as TXT content, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, things like that. So go on down to the link in the description box where you will find, oh my god, so juicy, where you'll find a bunch of extra content if you are interested in Patreon. Okay, let's put this what a time. I really didn't expect how much of a crazy person I'm going to look. Like, I feel like I am Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. If you know the scene I'm talking about, then you're probably old enough to watch it. But yeah, I legit look insane. How do people in K-dramas make this look so attractive? That's what I want to know. I legit look like a serial killer. Like we're on Patreon, we're watching Strong Woman Do Bong Soon at the moment, and I feel like I'm the creepy dude in the mask wearing this. Okay, anyway, put the essence all over my arms and stuff. This should be interesting trying to talk while this is on, but I digress. I've committed, and if we have to take it off halfway through, because I think it's 10 minutes for the mask. 10:20. Yeah, also don't get rid of like the essence that's left over in here, because you can use that afterwards to pat into the skin. Or if you only have one mask and there's two of you, someone else can just use the essence that's left in the packet as a bit of skincare lovin'. Okay. Hopefully I don't end up eating any of the serum, but let's commence the spa treatment a la Rise of Bangtan. I actually look terrifying. Like, I'm not gonna, like from the side here, terrifying. But anyway, clearly, all right.
안녕하세요. 응? 박수! 우! 2017년입니다, 여러분. 와, 2017년이 밝았어요. 새해 어떻게 목표들은 다들 세우셨습니까? 저는 얼마 전에 제가 새해 제가 세운 저의 목표는 더 나은 사람 되기입니다. 네, 이게 그냥 별거 아닐 수도 있는데 되게 좀 커요. 우리 방탄 다 같이 회식했습니다. 그래서 역시 우리는 열심히 해야 돼 이러면서 서로 힘을 합쳐서 같은 곳을 향해서 나아갑시다 이러면서 우리가 지금부터 넘어야 할 벽은 우리가 넘었던 벽보다 훨씬 더 높은 벽이야 이러면서 그런 얘기들을 했습니다. 다행히 아직 친구들의 눈이 초롱초롱합니다. 네, 다 같이 방탄 그 레스토랑에서 다 같이 방탄 윙스 투어 열심히 준비하고 있고 여러분들 좋은 모습 보여드리려고 내일도 힘들겠지만 우리 힘내서 알겠죠? 그럴 수 있는 우리 앞으로도 열심히 살아갑시다.
레드블렛 이후로 월드 투어라는 거를 사실상 거의 2년 만에 하는 거기 때문에 그때보다는 다른 뭔가 성장한 모습들을 솔직히 보여드리고 싶기도 하고요.
오랜만에 많은 곡들을 소화해서 그런지 다리가 후들거리네요. 열심히 해야겠어. 뭐 했다고 다리가 후들거리나? 이렇게 나이가 들어가서 이렇게 막 비싼 애들 있다니까. 뭐 너도 해봐.
야, 우리 진짜 잘생겼는데.
이야 이 얼마나 이 바람직한 친구입니까? 오래다고 다리가 후들거리나?
항상 이 멀리서 이 응원해주는 이 사람들한테 조금이나마 갈 수 있고 만날 수 있고 가서 우리에게 원하는 것들이 있다고 생각해요. 평소에 볼 수 없는 그런 그대로 보여드리고 싶은 것 같아요.
그걸 처음 다시 보고식 오차 보고식
방탄소년단이 목표로 하는 거는 사실 거의 다 이뤘어요. 저희가 원했던 꿈은 거의 다 이뤘고 이제 또 새로운 꿈을 향해서 가야 되는데 저도 함께 하고 싶어요. 그게 제 꿈이에요.
저희의 가장 장점이 인간미를 훨씬 더 잘 보여줄 수 있는 얘네도 진짜 똑같은 사람이야.
Wow.
이곳 고척돔에서 서울 콘서트를 시작으로 또 방탄소년단이 세계 월드 투어에 돌입하게 됩니다.
성장이라는 건 이제 혼자 해내야 되는 숙명이고 그 속에서 이제 뭔가를 얻어내는 작업이지만 그래도 우리가 같이 있기 때문에 그래서 더 위로가 된다는 말을 하고 싶었고.
나 피곤하지만 힘내자. 마지막 콘서트. 마지막 콘서트. 반갑습니다.
Can I just stop there? I look absolutely terrifying. But last night we went to, because the FIFA Women's Soccer World Cup, some of the tournaments have been held here in my city, and we went and watched the Germany versus South Korea game, and that Suncorp Stadium it wasn't full, so it could fit more people, but when we were there for the game, there was almost 40,000 people there. And that was like, I couldn't even fathom that amount of people in one spot. But then seeing it as well in that context of everyone lining up, it looked insane. Like, I think because I saw people at like different, like various points, like smatterings of people as we were walking to the stadium and like around the stadium, but seeing, because obviously at concerts everyone lines up early, but seeing that sheer amount of people just like lining up is crazy. Also, South Korea, the women's team, oh my god, they did such an amazing job, because Germany's ranked number 2 and Korea by that game had already been knocked out of the World Cup, but they did their hardest to make sure that the score remained 1-1 so they could also knock Germany out of the World Cup. So I feel, and literally so many people are like thanking South Korea for their amazing defense and amazing job at the game, because now the other teams will get a chance at ranking higher and like doing better in the World Cup because of it. And it was a great game to be able to get to go to. But also I was also surprised at just how many people were rooting for South Korea. I don't know why. Maybe because, it was my first soccer game, so I didn't really know what to expect as to how many fans are for a particular team. But it was so fun to get to be there to support South Korea and support women's soccer. It was so enjoyable. Anyway, let's keep going.
빛나는 건 영원하지 않아.
Wow.
햇빛이 눈부셔 눈을 찡그려도 시간이 지나면 익숙해져. 하늘 높이 올라간데도 푸르기만 하던 것들도 순간은 영원하지 않아. 하지만 네가 빛나는 순간 세상은 멈춘 듯 느려지고 그 빛은 사라지지 않아.
Let me pause right there. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so let me take that off. I'm very shiny, and don't forget the neck. Okay, this will be the dewiness that I'm gonna have for the rest of the video, so yeah, just letting you know. All right.
눈이 부셨다. 스포트라이트가 아닌 관객들의 눈빛에 귀에까지 들리는 터질 듯 두근거렸던 심장 소리도 객석의 함성 소리에 잦아들었고, 사막의 첫 발을 내디뎠을 때 그 신기루가 이제는 어느새 현실이 되어 지금의 우리와 겹쳐지고 있다.
콘서트 첫 시작을 열었던 그 서울 콘서트를 굉장히 신경을 많이 썼었어요.
진짜 올해만큼은 중요한, 그러니까 좀 뜻깊은 해가 다시는 오지 않을 것 같은 느낌을 받아요.
저는 계속 강조하는 게 데뷔할 때부터 그렇고 그냥 사람으로 계속 얘기하고 싶다.
아이돌로서 혹은 아티스트로서 혹은 퍼포머로서 뭔가 제대로 저를 실현할 수 있게 된 시기가 아닌가.
이번 윙즈 투어에서는 이제 개인곡도 있고 유닛곡도 있고 느낌이 매력이 다 다른 무대들이 많잖아요.
이게 월드 투어든 행사든 어쨌든 저희를 좋아해 주셔서 보러 와 주신 거니까 감사한 마음을 가지며 임해야겠다라는 생각을 가지고 있습니다.
공연을 하기 전에는 생각이 많거나 그렇지 않아요. 이제 생각이 많을수록 좀 실수를 많이 하거든요. 오늘도 마지막처럼 하자 이런 생각을 해요. 힘들죠. 굉장히 힘든데 어쨌든 그것도 공연도 한순간이잖아요.
한 사람 인생 살면서 만날 수 있는 사람이 수천 되는 사람들 앞에서 공연을 하는 것 자체가 자부심 들고, 윙스 투어를 하는 공연 횟수가 아마 이때까지 우리가 했던 콘서트 횟수만큼이나 된다고 이야기를 들었는데 소명의식을 가지고 무대를 해야 됩니다.
They work so hard.
그 전에 공연도 너무나 많은 준비와 성의를 들였지만 이제야 비로소 뭔가 공연다운 공연을 할 수 있게 된 것 같고.
들어와라. 이제 윙스 투어 첫 시작을 알리는 공연장입니다, 여러분. 아주 굉장히 지금 땀에 좀 찌들었는데 진짜 내일부터는 굉장히 바빠요. 굉장히 특별한 날이긴 하지만 정말 바쁜 날입니다. 네.
뭐야? 재영 형이.
뭐야?
재영 형이 그 바쁜 와중에.
진짜로?
그 바쁜 와중에 형이 재영의 선물을 이렇게 깜짝스럽게 주려고 형이 이렇게 준비했어.
미치겠네 진짜로? 우리 정국이 존재 자체가 선물이지. 정국이 일로 와봐.
안 보여.
축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 제이오. 생일 축하합니다.
Mira, llegó BTS. Te interrumpo porque llegaron.
Oye, ¿me están escuchando? Acaban de pasar estos chicos
That would have been
BTS.
crazy.
BTS finalmente, y mira la historia que generó.
ATEEZ en Chile, tenemos una buena noticia. Sí, muy pronto, 12 de marzo, en el Movistar Arena. ¡Wow! ¡Las amamos mucho!
Este sábado 11 y domingo 12 de marzo, la banda de pop coreano BTS regresa a Chile para presentar su The Wing Tour.
Las entradas para el primer show que se puso en venta se agotaron en más o menos 3 horas. Estamos hablando de cerca de 13.000 entradas o por ahí.
Fanáticas que venían desde Bolivia, desde Perú, desde Argentina, que también están ahora
up, guys? You know BTS. Looking for. We prepare this stage, man.
What's that? What's that? 멋있는 애들이랑 이렇게 하더라고. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
Okay, okay. What's that? What's that?
I don't feel like 이게 what was that, 야.
Can you speak more slush?
슬러시?
Slowly? slush.
Slush.
슬러시 먹고 싶다. 학교 앞에서 파는.
그 서머스픽 가서 먹은 슬러시 먹고
그래,
싶다.
이렇게 퍼먹는 거.
It's 2017 now.
야 여기 진짜 오랜만에 온다. 우리 왔잖아요. 우리 레드불렛 투어 마지막 때.
실례니까. 내가 봐왔던 SNS로 뭐 내가 영상으로 봐왔던 BTS는 이게 아닌데? 라는 그런 느낌을 드리고 싶진 않아요. 그냥 이 에너지는 확실히 전달을 시켜드리고 싶어요.
그래서 준비 메이크업 하고 있는데 밖에서 막 소리 지르고 뭐 우리 교수님 누가 오프닝 공연하고 있냐고 물어봤거든요 제가.
El tiempo puede estar lapso.
Quiero visitar otra vez. Mil gracias.
자, 처음이다. 반갑다.
자, 아주 쩐다.
가만히 앉아서 경청하는데 너무너무 시원하고 와 쾌적한 공연장이 좋냐 아니면 진짜 죽기 직전에 광기 넘치는 공연이 좋냐 했을 때 저는 무조건 후자라고 얘기했거든요.
용서해줄게.
어쩌면 당연한 것이다. 숨이 턱까지 차오르고 서 있기조차 힘들어지는 것은 무대가 끝날 즈음엔 우리에겐 조금의 에너지도 남아있지 않아야 한다. 그래야 다 보여줬다 할 것이다.
정국이 많이 힘들어 보이던데? 정국이 많이 힘들어 보여.
Why? Is it the altitude?
그럴 줄은 몰랐는데 갑자기 그렇게 돼서 아 정국이도 사람이구나.
Or is he just exhausted?
야, 준비된 애들 먼저 가. 이동해 먼저.
인이어로 뭔가 감독님 목소리가 나오더라고요. 정국 씨 뭐 힘들면 앞에서 호흡기 하시라고.
정국이는 늘 얘기를 하면 뭐 좀 힘든 거 있냐 하면 아 형 저 힘든 거 없어요. 저 힘든 거 없어요. 저 괜찮아요. 올해 초인가 작년 말인가 근데 되게 허심탄회하게 좀 극적으로 우리끼리 화합했던 저희 순간이 있었는데 저는 뭐 이렇게 힘든 거 있냐라는 게 주제였는데 그 당시에 나에게 많은 것들을 도와주고 같이 살고 있는 형들이 힘든 게 내가 제일 힘들다. 난 다른 건 다 모르겠고 형들이 힘들어하지 않았으면 좋겠다. 그러면 나도 힘들 것 같지 않다라는 얘기를 했었거든요. 그래서 진짜 모두가 울었습니다. 그때 진짜 모두가 울었어요. 너무 슬프잖아요 말이. 정국이가 그렇게 얘기했던 적이 한 번도 없었어요.
자, 1분 남았습니다.
어쨌든 칠레도 엄청 오랜만에 온 나라고 또 언제 또 찾아올 수 있는 나라인지 모르잖아요. 그래서
야, 좋아?
Oh my god.
정국이는 어쨌든 메인 보컬을 담당하고 있고 퍼포먼스적으로도 본인이 센터에서 굉장히 중요한 축을 담당하는 정국이가 빠지면 대체가 안 된단 말이에요.
They're all irreplaceable.
저 이제 비긴이란 곡은 제가 이제 서울에 올라와서 형들을 만나고 느끼고 생겼던 그런 감정들을 담은 그런 곡이고요.
항상
저 이제 15살 올라와가지고 옆에서 되게 이제 뭐 어떻게 보면 저를 키운 거죠.
감정이 생겼어 난 내가 됐었어
저는 항상 제가 정신연령이 15살에 멈춰있다고 생각을 해요. 왜냐면 제가 15살에 연습생이 됐고 뭐 또 옆에 항상 6명의 멤버들이 있으니까 그래서 제가 솔직히 보고 느끼는 배우고 하는 거는 거의 다 멤버들 영향이 크다고 생각하거든요. 저는 어떻게 보면 형들의 성격이 다 담겨있는 그런 인격체일 수도 있습니다.
정국이는 너무 활발해요.
뭘 다 좀 잘해요.
다재다능하죠.
정국이만큼 재능 있는 친구는 잘 못 본 것 같아요.
대신 울고 싶어
뭔가 형들 보면서 자극받고 뭔가 저도 모르게 제가 많이 성장을 한 것 같아요.
좀만 힘내자.
형이 슬프면 형이 아프면 내가 아픈 것보다 아파 Brother let's cry cry 울고 말자 슬픔은 잘 모르지만 그냥 울래 because you make me
사실 정국이가 어려서부터 사회생활을 하는데 이게 그렇게 쉬운 일이 아니잖아요. 잘 따라줬으면 좋겠고 지금 잘하고 있으니까 열심히 해서 대박 났으면 좋겠습니다.
쉽지 않아 진짜. 큰일이 한두 개가 아니야. 야 이거 힘드네. 보이셨어.
정국이 양말 좀 벗겨줘. 야, 안 벗겨도 된다는데 벗기는 게 나을 것 같아. 괜찮아? 야, 이거 좀 어디야? 양말이 자존심인가? 양말이 자존심이야?
걱정 하나로 괜찮냐?
네가 힘들면 살아야 되는데 그러니까 핑 돌아도 그냥 계속 하는 거야.
야, 언제 핑 돈 거야?
내가 진짜 불타 때 재보면 진짜
아팠어? 야 오늘 정국이 프로였어. 정국이 윙스 나가기 직전까지 막 이러고 있다. 딴딴. 아니 정국이 나가서 우리가 프로라니까 진짜. 나 랩할 때 같이 가고 나랑 더블링.
야, 진짜 건투를 빈다. 근데 우리 브라질 지금 잘해야 되고 브라질 이틀이야.
나도 좀 걱정 좀 했어. 약간 형도 걱정했어. 너무 걱정.
야, 나 걱정 진짜 많이 했어.
근데 그 불탈 때 내가 봤어 뒤에서 내가.
불탈 때가 제일
이상하더라고.
진짜 참고 있었어. 내가 왜 참았냐 그러니까 치를 많이 좀 바꾸기 이전에
야, 그 다음에 누가 딱 썰었어. 첫 번째 공연이야. 그러면 브라질 첫 번째 공연이야.
원동경을 물어보자면 당연히 빼놓을 수 없는 게 팬분들이기도 하고요. 이분들을 생각하면 너무 많은 생각들을 하게 되니까 그냥 아무것도 원하지 않고 이렇게 순수하게 응원해준다는 거에 뭔가 내가 더 움직여야지 생각이 드는 것 같기도 하고 보답해주고 싶다는 생각도 하는 것 같고요.
이렇게 말하니까 더 보고 싶다.
아 얘를 난 너무 잘생겨서 좋아. 애들 보면 뭐 얘네 보면 너무 귀여워, 너무 행복해, 희열 요런 거를 더 넘어가지고 그 안에 있는 얘기를 듣고 그 사람들의 눈을 보고 그 사람들이 어떻게 사는지를 보면서 그 우리도 좋아하는 사람들 삶의 일부가 돼서 큰 도움이 됐으면 좋겠는 거죠.
반대편까지 가 겨울을 끝내고봐. 그리움들이 얼마나 눈치를 내려야 그 봄날이 올까. 허공을 떠드는 작은 먼지처럼 작은 먼지처럼 날리는 눈이 나라면 조금 더 빨리 내가 닿을 수 있을 텐데 눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져.
I love you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, and you're always so talented and so great, inspiring and helping other people reach their dreams. And thank you so much.
오빠들 때문에 많은 그 진로도 찾고 고맙다는 말 많이 해주고 싶고요.
You got no language barriers between you and me. Between BTS and ARMY, we above the walls of language. You got it? You see that? Feel that? 굉장히 많은 것들이 남아있으니까 우리 함께 즐겨보도록 합시다. Enjoy BTS, enjoy being an ARMY.
여러분들 그 아미바 한번 이렇게 들어보시겠어요?
여러분 콘텐츠 이길 때마다 아, 이 사람은 이런 인생을 살고 있구나, 이렇게 살아내고 있구나, 이런 힘듦이 있었구나, 그런 거 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 그래서 앞으로 우리는 음악으로, 춤으로 또 여러분의 사랑으로 이렇게 계속 교감하면서 앞으로 함께 걸었으면 좋겠고요. 함께 하는 한 우리 노래 제목, 앨범 제목처럼 분명히 봄날이 올 거라고 믿어 좋지 않습니다. 그래서 우리 앞으로 날개 달고 봄날로 갑시다. 고맙습니다.
깜짝이야.
뭐 이렇게 이벤트를 준비했어요.
아 그러게요. 깜짝 놀랐습니다. 우와. 우리의 비행은 영원할 거야. 대박이다.
저도요. 우리의 비행은 영원할 거야. 이것이 행복이다.
감사합니다 진짜. 와.
여러분 정말 사랑해요.
사랑합니다. 사랑합니다. 가자.
자 뭐예요?
That's so cool.
여러분 할 말 있어요. 우리 거야. 박한 거야.
감사합니다 여러분들.
함께 나눠주셔서 진심으로 감사합니다.
And tell me, what's next for BTS?
What's next for BTS?
이렇게 안 좋은 생각을 하게 되면 한도 끝 없이 안 좋은 생각을 해요. 부담스러운 것들이 많아서 너무나 힘든 것 같아요, 버티기가.
솔직히 저희는 이제 멤버들 하나하나 다 어떻게 보면 진짜 어린애거든요.
Wow. Oh. Sorry if this made you cry your mask off. At least maybe if you had a wash off mask, you probably won't need a sink to wash it off. Just use your tears. Just wait, let me see if there's anything else.
너 몇 살이지? 24살? 형 몇 살이야? 나 26살. 25. 무슨 관이에요? 아 그냥 하자고. 안 내면 거 가위바위보!
허공을 떠도는 작은 머리처럼
평소 주인 목소리 아니야? 그런 의미에서 제 욕구 한번 보여주실래요?
레프트 풋 빨간색입니다. 왼발은 빨간색.
아니 김남준이 갑자기 나 여기서 표정 짓고 있는데 김남준이가
Oh, their relationship with one another is just so precious. Oh, part of me, it's like unsure of exactly how I should feel about this, but I feel that we need to change that pushing through sickness and, severe anything, stress, illness, circumstances, in order to do your job should not be called professionalism. I feel like glorifying working yourself to the bone and to when you're literally needing a respirator, and I feel like that shouldn't be what is considered professional and your job, because you shouldn't have to be pushed to those physical and mental and emotional limits with your career. And in this circumstance, it's fine because, all the other guys were fine. It just could have been, traveling. He might not have been well to begin with. Could have been maybe altitude. I forget which parts of South America have an extreme altitude difference from other countries and places in the world. So if you're not used to it, I feel like Chile was one of them. I forget. But yeah, if you're not used to it, you do end up, getting sicker and more dizzy, because you're just not used to the less amount of oxygen that's in the air. But I feel like if someone decides to push through that, that's their own choice, and that is amazing and commendable, but that shouldn't be called professional. I feel like with that, definition attached to that, I feel like then it gives bosses and companies then the right to call you unprofessional or not doing your job if you're not on your deathbed, or trying to still work when you're completely unable to. I feel like that way, companies and, especially when it comes to just those ones that literally you tell that they just don't care about their employees. I feel like in that case, we really need to be aware of how we have accepted this, because we see videos all the time on YouTube of blah blah blahs, extreme professionalism, and it could be literally they are about to pass out but they're still dancing, or stuff like that. You know, the videos where like maybe they have like a wardrobe malfunction and they're still performing through it. That's fine. That's completely professional. You're like handling a situation that could not be foreseen on stage or whatever. But when you are physically exhausted or injured or in a space where your physical, mental, emotional well-being or anything in between is being harmed because of you doing your job or because of circumstances around your job, I feel like that shouldn't be called unprofessional or professional. Like, it's I see so many companies then take advantage of their employees because they, you know, especially in the film industry and things like that, I feel like because we work such long hours, similarly to, you know, what, you know, BTS or any other, you know, people would be working in that sort of industry, because it's a weird industry. So like working 18 hours a day or more and things like that. I feel like when you are worked to the bone for such long hours, but when normal human consequences come of that, you having to work through it, being seen as professional, is just, it's bull to me. I feel like that's why so many people then have such major anxiety and depression and everything to do surrounding work, because they aren't being able to have that space to actually be human and be exhausted and to have a break and to just live a normal balanced life. I feel like that balance is so important, and the fact that if you aren't coping with that and being seen as unprofessional is just, yeah, like obviously no one in the documentary said that, but it just came into my mind seeing Jungkook go through all of that, and then it reminded me of people saying like, oh, he's so professional, how he, like, you know, how he's still going, and it's like, that's not professional. I feel like that's just his personal obligation that he feels for the fans to keep going. But when it comes to like company pressure, or like if you have a boss or CEO pressure, that's when I feel like that shouldn't be professional. I feel like that isn't professionalism. That is really taking advantage of labor laws and illegal. So yeah, so it's like a whole thing. Like I think because I am in an industry where that sort of thing is really present as well, you know, where if you're overworked and you show that in just being overall tired or in any given situation, because everyone is in the same boat, everyone's tired, everyone's blah blah blah, but because you are maybe feeling it more than others, it's seen as unprofessional, and it's you know, it's a pretty crap feeling, because then you end up being very harsh on yourself, and, you know, very frustrated with why can't I push through like these other people, but everyone's different. But yeah, if you guys want to let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I really would like to know other people's perspectives, especially, you know, people that work like normal jobs. I haven't worked a normal job in like over 10 years, so it's weird for me, because like I know what it's like, but also I've been in this really strange industry for such a long time that I'm very much still very it can be like a trauma. Especially when I worked on Elvis, because there was I think there was probably quite a good few weeks where on average we'd probably work about 60 hours a week, but there were some where it was almost like 80 hours a week, like 70-80 hours a week. It was actually insane, and so many people burnt out after that job and needed a rest, because it was 7 months of straight hectic, and it was during COVID as well, so having to get tested and social distancing and wearing masks and having to make sure everything was like even more hectically clean than usual is just yeah, it was neck level. Anyway, yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, I really wish I would have time to do the deleted scenes this time round, but I don't. So I will either do it the next time, or I will completely omit deleted scenes and just do all of them after I finish the entire series. That way it will just be all in one place as well. But then I feel like that'd be difficult. No, I'll just do the deleted scenes for this chapter next week as well. So it'll just be easier to keep it all together. But yeah, so I hope you guys, if you haven't washed your mask off yet, just wait, I'm almost done. But yeah, if you just had a sheet mask on, at least that's probably easy. But I feel like I'm very glowy now, so dewy. Anyway, self-care. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little mask, you know, skincare BTS sesh, where we just got to like also look after ourselves whilst we watch, you know, some amazing detailed info about BTS and their journey and everything. And it was very interesting, you know, having to just see a bit more of like the inner workings of the guys through the documentary, because they managed to connect so many outside sources and outside content with what they are saying in certain moments and vlogs and things like that, which I find super fascinating, that they're able to find particular parts of content that they know work, or, you know, can fit into what they're talking about, to, you know, have those like scene transitions and things like that. So it was very fascinating. But also poor Jungkook, like I feel like he must have worked so hard, and I feel like it might have just been, you know, obviously like altitude and probably travel sickness as well. So yeah, if you guys know what the end of that was, like what exactly was making him sick, and you like, you know, the whole story to do with how he was feeling during, you know, those concerts, please let me know in the comments. I really want to know. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this little skincare sesh, because I feel like it was really fun that we, you know, sort of get to focus on ourselves as well as, you know, watch some amazing content. Yeah, and if you do want to get that particular sheet mask or any other skincare or K-pop collaboration, you can head on over to Corel. The link is in the description box below. This video is not sponsored, but I am affiliate, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a code. That way, if you are interested in purchasing, you can use that for money off, and then I get a commission as well. So win-win. It's up to you. Obviously, you don't have to use it. But yeah. But I also want to take this time to say thank you so much to my Patreon lovelies. Thank you so much to Willow and Abby P. Thank you so much for your amazing support, as well as all my Patreon lovelies. It's just amazing. I say this every video, but it's just incredible the amount of support that you guys want to share with me in order to continue, you know, creating more content for my channel and for, you know, you guys on Patreon. So thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me, as well as my YouTube lovelies. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me. I absolutely enjoy reading all your comments and information and things that you want to share as, you know, we continue on this K-pop journey together. It's really beautiful that we get to do this with each other. And if you haven't become a part of the Lovely family, come join us. Press the subscribe button and the little bell notification, and press the like button. It really helps us out, because sometimes I don't pop up in your subscription, and sometimes it's the likes that help push the video out, and then you'll see me in your algorithm. It's weird. I don't know what YouTube's doing. So yeah, so just liking the video really helps push it out and gets more people to see it, or even the people that are actually subscribed to me. So yeah, so thank you so much, and until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.